morning.
Hi, Sunny. How are you today?
I'm doing well, thank you. How are you?
Oh, doing well too. So, did you vote already?
Actually, I live in America now, so I cannot. My
Oh,
place, yeah,
okay.
in my place, it is not allowed to, yeah, elect because of
Oh,
coronavirus.
okay. Oh, okay. I see.
Yeah.
So, have you eaten your breakfast?
Yes, but it's in the evening, so after the class, I will have, yeah,
Yes,
dinner.
I forgot. I forgot.
Yeah, it's okay.
Okay, so what time is it now there
6:30
in
in the
the
evening. Yeah,
afternoon,
right.
in the evening?
Yes.
Okay. So you ate dinner already?
No, after this class, I will have dinner.
Ah, after.
Yes.
Okay. So, and are you currently locked down too?
Yes, there was an administrative order that we cannot
Mm-hmm.
go outside except for going grocery shopping or taking walk.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, actually we are in lockdown.
Okay, I see. Can I ask where in
Mhm.
America are you located
Uh,
right now?
I live in Washington, D.C., which is capital
Mm.
city of the U.S.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so do you work in a government?
No, but my husband work in a government, so and
Mm.
I work as a receptionist of the chiropractic. It is kind of physical therapy clinic.
Mm.
But
I see. You're
yeah,
a
but these
receptionist there.
days, yeah, due to the coronavirus, we cannot open the clinic. And we just, yeah,
Yes,
received the emergency patient, so I don't work these days.
I see. Is that just a clinic or is that part of a hospital?
It is just clinic.
Mm. Oh, okay. So just a clinic. So it's like a private doctor
Yes,
that you
right,
work
right.
before?
Yes.
Mm. I see. So do you enjoy your job there?
Yes, because it is just part-time job. So if I
Mm.
don't work, if I don't get, I don't, I cannot earn money. But even if that is the fact, I took a leave from my work in Korea, so I have a job
Mm-hmm.
in Korea. It is very
Mm-hmm.
stable and regular job, so it guarantee my retirement uh, uh, retired age around 60s. So um, these days, when I was in Korea, I have a lot of stress and
Mm-hmm.
from work and relationship. But these days, I don't have any
Mm-hmm.
stress because of it's a very light job.
Oh,
So
really?
yeah,
What was your job in Korea before?
I was just a office worker.
It was an, you were an office worker. I
Yes,
see.
yes.
So there are a lot of things that you do there before?
Yes, even if it was a weekend, I have had to work.
Oh, I
Yes,
see.
or
But now you
overtime
only
work.
work Monday to Friday.
Yes. And I just work
Mm.
3 or 4 hours a day, so it's not that tough for me.
Oh, really part-time, so
Yes,
only three,
right.
4 hours.
It
So you have a
depends
lot of free
on
time
the
now.
yeah, it depends on the amount of patients, the number of
Mm, the
patients.
number of patients.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay, that's good for you. And anyway, your husband has a job.
Yes.
So you just only had this part-time job so that you also earn for yourself, right?
Yes. Extra money.
I Yes, for extra money because there are things that you also want to buy for yourself, right?
Yeah, right.
I agree with you.
Mm.
And by the way, did you receive some articles from Mint?
Uh, yes, I chose an article from the advanced part, the first one.
Advanced part.
The title is
Okay,
Plastic
let me just
Eating
check.
Bacteria.
Mm, I like this topic. Okay, let me just try to paste it, okay, on your
Okay.
screen. Okay, one moment.
Okay.
Do you already have a child?
No, not yet. We are preparing
Not yet.
or be pregnant. Yes.
Really? Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm sorry. It's
No,
taking
it's
me
okay.
a lot.
But yeah, if you can see the article, you cannot need
Mhm.
yeah, it is
Okay,
not
you don't need
necessary
me to
because
paste it anymore.
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for that. Okay, so
Mm-hmm.
is it okay? You will just read it and then I'll check your pronunciation.
Yes,
And
okay.
then after this, we'll talk about what you just read. Is that okay?
Okay.
Okay,
Too
then
long.
go ahead and read.
Researchers have identified a new bacterium that feeds on poly. What can I?
Urethane.
Urethane.
Polyurethane. Mm-hmm.
Urethane. Polyurethane, a kind of plastic that is difficult to recycle and destroy. Scientists say the discovery could help reduce a flood of hard-to-recycle
Flood.
plastics that
Mm-hmm.
hard-to-recycle plastics that are ending up in the world's landfills and polluting oceans.
Polluting. Mm-hmm.
Polluting oceans. A team from the Helmholtz Center for Environmental Research in Leipzig, Germany,
Leipzig.
German,
Mm-hmm.
Germany found a new strain of soil bacteria. It was identified in an area that contained a large amount of plastic waste. The team discovered that bacteria were feeding on polyurethane
Oh, diol.
diol, a substance
Mm-hmm.
widely used in many different products. The researchers
Mm-hmm.
estimated that in 2015,
Urethane.
polyurethane polyurethane made up 3.5 million tons of Europe's plastics. One problem is that recycling polyurethane requires a lot of energy. The plastic material does not melt when heated. Most polyurethane-based products end up in landfills where they can release dangerous chemicals. The team found that the bacterium identified as what is that?
Pseudomonas.
Surimonas putida.
Pseudomonas putida.
Surimonas putida can produce enzyme
Enzyme.
enzymes that eat away
Mm-hmm.
at polyurethane. This should make it possible to break down the material in the environment. The results were recently reported in a study in the publication Frontiers in Microbiology. Herman
He he piper
Hip, Hip,
or
Hippiper,
he peeper. Mm-hmm.
Hip, Hippiper helped write the report.
Mm-hmm.
He said in a statement the finding represents an important step in being able to reuse hard-to-recycle products. The research is part of a European Union program that seeks to find useful microorganisms. The goal is to identify living things that can help turn oil-based plastics into substances that can be broken down biologically. The German study noted that plastic-eating bacteria could be easily controlled and produced for industrial use. The researchers said the next step is to identify more information about the bacterial enzyme, enzyme,
Enzymes.
enzyme that can break down polyurethane. Some scientists advise against introducing man-made enzymes or
Enzymes.
enzymes or microorganisms into the environment that could be harmful. Scientist Douglas Rader wrote
Douglas
Doug,
Rader.
Douglas Rader wrote about the issue in a 2018 article for the Environmental Defense Fund. He said much more study should be carried out to learn about the complex relationships between plastics and marine ecosystems. Such
Eco ecosystem.
ecosystems. Such research is needed before we can take drastic action such as putting plastic eating bacteria into the
Eating
ocean.
bacteria.
Later bought.
Rader.
The
Mm-hmm.
group Plastic Oceans International reports that scientists estimate more than 8 million tons of plastic are thrown into the world's oceans every year.
All right. Thank you so much. Now, can you give me even just like a short summary, anything that you have learned or understood from what you just read?
Mhm. There was a study about bacteria that
Mm-hmm.
feeds on a kind of plastic.
Yes.
Mm, and the research uh, the research team uh, find useful microorganisms that eat mm, yeah, plastic, and
Hmm.
it
No
can,
worries.
yes, and mm, uh, yeah, it is very detailed information, but that's
Mm-hmm.
it.
Yes, basically it was telling you something about because we have a lot of pollution right now, especially in the seas, right? In the
Yes.
ocean
Mhm.
regarding too much use of plastic. So
Yes.
what can you say about um using these microorganisms? Do you
Actually,
think we should use them now and put them in the oceans? What do you think?
at first I read the article. I think it's a
Yes.
very happy news. It's very not good news
Mhm.
for us because, you
Mhm.
know, it takes dozens of years for plastic to naturally
Mhm.
decompose.
Correct.
Yeah, so
Mhm.
there are a lot of campaigns to reduce plastic uses
Mhm.
all over the world.
Correct.
And yes, voices of concern over the side effects of using plastics uh, have increased the world over. So yeah, we are making much effort to
Mhm.
reduce plastic waste. And if there are bacteria, bacteria that who which which can
Yes,
eat,
so
yeah,
which.
plastic. Yeah, it's very, yeah, good news for the for people who live in all over the world. So
Mhm.
yes, even if we are making a lot of efforts to reduce this, but
Mhm.
it is um, continue to be a big problem for the mother nature. So yeah,
Mhm.
I think we have
Yes.
to study and research about this bacteria, and we
Yes.
have to use this bacteria for our, yeah, environment.
Okay. Yes. Thank you so much for that. You are absolutely correct. This is a
Mhm.
great news for
Yes,
science and for
yes.
scientists,
Hmm.
since it's something that we should study more. However, we are not yet allowed to do some experiments like dropping this bacteria into our oceans, because we
Yes,
are not yet sure if there are, maybe side effects or things that could also cause harm.
yes.
So it was really a good thing that we have discovered, but more study should still be done, right?
Yeah, right.
Okay. Thank you so much for your time this
Hmm.
evening
Okay,
on
you
your
too.
hand, and I hope you enjoy your dinner.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, so shall I say good night to you?
Good morning. Have a good
Here
day.
in our place, it's still morning. Okay. All right. Thank you for your time for today, and I hope
Thank
you
you.
enjoy your dinner.
Thank you. Bye.